here, and I'm back with another video for Ophelia Talks Crochet. And this video is part of the series where we are making our anniversary blanket, a celebration of 10 years of stitches. I am looking back at the stitches that we have used over the last 10 years, and we are going to pour them into this blanket as a memory blanket. In this part, we are looking at the Jam Jar of Happiness blanket. It was a particularly cheerful blanket. Not only were the colours bright and beautiful, it was adorned with flowers on the blanket and popcorns on the border. I particularly loved this blanket, and I think you lot did as well. So let me show you how to make the Jam Jar Happiness Square. We are using the stitches from week 2 Dandelion. So first of all, of course, we are going to get started with making our slip knot. We are going to chain 38. 1, 2, 3, 36, 37 and 38. There we go. Then we are going to place our first double crochet in the 6th stitch from the hook. Yarn over, insert, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. This has now made our first box, and now we're going to continue by doing chain 1, skip 1, 1 double crochet in the next stitch until the end of the row. So I'm just at the end of the row here, placing my last double crochet into the last stitch. Voila. There we go. So I now have 17 boxes, and of course that is the start of all our squares. Next, for row 2, we're going to chain 3, 1, 2 and 3. You're going to turn, skip 1 stitch, and then we're going to place a double crochet in each stitch all along the row, and of course that means you're going to be placing 31 stitches. So if it is a double crochet that you're working on, you're picking up the V's on top of the double crochet. If it is a chain space, you go around the chain space. I will see you when you have done 31 double crochets. Voila, I have now done 31 double crochets, and now all we have to do, of course, is do a chain 1 and skip this chain then into the second one for our last double crochet. There we go. And now for row 3, we're going to get started by doing a chain 3, 1, 2 and 3. We turn, and of course we have to create our box, so we are going to skip this stitch here, get started straight away into this V here, but we're going to have to get started straight away with the thing that we're doing in this row, because otherwise it did not work out. So we're going to place 2 double crochets together in the next stitch. So that means you're going to yarn over, you insert into that next stitch, so that's that first double crochet, you pull up a loop, you yarn over and you pull through 2, then you yarn over. You do exactly the same thing, you go into the same stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and now we're going to yarn over and pull through the 3 loops on our hook. So that's the together bit. There we go. So we have done 2 double crochets finished together in that first stitch. Then we are going to chain 1, skip 1, and in the next stitch we are going to create that same construction. So 2 double crochets together. Voila. Chain 1, skip 1. And this is how we are going to continue. Now we're going to do this 16 times, so make sure you have a quick count at the end of the row to ensure you have 16 2 double crochets together. So yes, in the last stitch here we are going to place 2 double crochets together. Voila, then you do your chain 1 and skip this chain there into the second chain for a double crochet. So this is row 3. So this is the end of row 3. I now have 16 little clusters and of course a box on either end. So now for row 4 we're going to chain 3, 1, 2 and 3. We're going to turn and we're going to skip this stitch so that we make a box, of course. But this time we are going to make crosses and we're going to place our double crochets to the left of the cluster and to the right of the cluster. So first of all we're going to place a double crochet to the left of the cluster, so that means in between here. So you yarn over, place your double crochet in between those 2 clusters there and create your double crochet. Voila. And now we're going to do a double crochet to the right of the cluster. So we're going to yarn over, you're going to go back here to the right of the cluster into that box there, pull up a loop and make sure once again that you don't drag your stitches down to make them shorter. So make sure you pull them up slightly so they are still the correct height and you make your double crochet. There we go. So this is what you're going to repeat. So you're going to look at the next cluster, place a double crochet to the left of it, and then you're going to place a double crochet to the right of it. There we go. And this is how you will continue throughout your row. And because of course we have 16 clusters, you will be making 16 of these crossed double crochet constructions as well. So here I have my last one to do. Voila, there we go. And of course after that one we are going to have to make our box. So chain 1, skip 1 and a double crochet into that second chain there. Voila. And now for row 5 we're going to chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, you turn, skip this stitch to create our box, and we're going to place a double crochet in the next stitch. So check it, tip it towards you, find the first V after skipping this one here, place your double crochet, there we go, voila. So now, before we get started on the repeat that we will be doing throughout our row, we're going to make a start. So first of all, we're going to skip 1 stitch, then in the second stitch we're going to place a V, and a V is made up of 1 double crochet, 1 chain and 1 double crochet. And now that we have started, we're going to continue with the repeat, and the repeat is skipping 2 stitches and placing a V in the 3rd stitch. So we're going to place 1 double crochet, 1 chain and 1 double crochet. Skip 2, V in the next. And this is how you are going to continue. Once you have done your 10 V's, you're going to skip the next stitch, place a double crochet in that next stitch there, and then of course we have to do a chain 1 and do our double crochet in the second chain. Voila. So now you have 10 V's in this row, and of course you also have the boxes on either side. So now for row 6 we're going to get started by doing chain 3, we turn. You're then going to skip 3 stitches and that will bring you to the chain space of the first V. And in each chain space along the row we are going to be placing 3 double crochets. So find the chain space and place 3 double crochets in there. So in total you'll be placing 10 lots of 3 double crochets along your row. Voila. I have now done 10 clusters of 3 double crochets. Here at the end I'm going to place 1 double crochet on top of this double crochet. This will now give me my 31 stitches again, which is what we need in this row. And then we're going to chain 1 and place our double crochet to make our box. There we go. Now these rows, row 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, are the rows that you are going to be repeating another 2 times, so 3 times in total. So in total I have now done 16 rows and I have done 3 repeats of row 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. And now of course to end this square we also need a row of boxes, and that is exactly what row 17 tells us to do. So chain 3, you turn, skip 1 stitch, so that's this chain here, and then we are going to place 1 double crochet in that first stitch, and then we chain 1, skip 1, 1 double crochet in the next stitch. And this is how you're going to continue, and you will be creating 17 boxes. There we go. 17 boxes. I have finished my square, and of course you're going to now, let's put this up here, you're going to now have to cut off the yarn. Look at that, Layla, look, cut off, and pull out the loop. Make sure you weave in your ends so you're all ready for assembly. This square measures 19 by 19 centimeters or 7.5 by 7.5 inches, and it weighs 19 grams. And of course now you're going to have to make 6 of these squares, and check out the colors that I have chosen for them in the color table. You can make a screenshot of this color table here on the screen, or of course it can be found in the written pattern on our blog. Please follow the link in the description box below, which will take you to the written pattern on my blog, and you will also find the color table there. Don't forget, you can go to the Facebook group to show us your squares or any progress that you are making. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask them there. And I hope you will enjoy making this square, and I look forward to showing you the next square in the next tutorial. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!